Good morning. Good Monday morning to all. This is Glenn Andrews, Hughes and Kings, coming from Atlanta. Getting ready to actually start the week. You know what? My weeks don't start or end. Though it's Sunday through Saturday, 168 hours in a week. It's continuous for me. I'm even treating 2020 and 2021 continuous, going from one to another with the same momentum, with the same drive, with the same grind, with the same hustle, with the same focus. So it's 2020 to 2021. Had a conversation with good buddy Mike Montgomery. We be talking about the stuff going on in the world, and had some great conversations with Mace and the daughter while they're in town. And a little anecdotal story that I'll tell y'all, and it's something I tell some of the young guys that I mentor and some of the young ladies, because my good buddy William Johnson, his young sister was going off to FAMU, I think it was, and he wanted me to have a conversation with her as a father, and a father who has a daughter that's in college, and what I would tell young ladies, and some of the young ladies I tell at Agnes Scott who come in contact with, and they ask me stuff from a father's perspective, from a grown man's perspective, and I shoot straight from the hip, no chaser. So, backstory: when I got here to Atlanta, and me and Rena started dating, my sleep has always been kind of crazy. I just wake up early and I just get up and look at the stars. Used to get up early and look at Coronado Bridge, which is from our house on 38th and Logan. When my dad would get up to go to work, I could get up with him and watch him drive down the street and head towards work, and I can see the Coronado Bridge from our house, from our porch. So I've always gotten up early just to look outside and check out my surroundings, and it's just one of those things of me being aware of what's going on around me. So my sleep has always been kind of crazy. So once I got here in Atlanta, was in the dorm for the first semester, then I was going to get me a studio, and I met Rena, and me and her was dating. And when we first started dating, when I would go over to her apartment, I would just fall asleep on the floor, right on the carpet, just straight fall asleep. Which, you know, at the time, from a philosophical standpoint, I didn't put it all together, but years now, I'm putting it all together, and I explain it as a story to young cats and just people in general. So I see this thing going on with dating and relationships and men and women and high value man and who you can trust and who you can't trust and all this stuff going on. And what I tell cats and young ladies is the individuals you want around you, or the folks, even friends, the people that you have around you, when you close your eyes, can you trust them? We'll keep it as simple as that. Family, friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, husband, co-workers, acquaintances. You're on a trip, you're out somewhere, you leave your purse or your wallet on a restaurant table and you walk away, or leave your phone. Can you trust those individuals when you close your eyes? Rena is the person I can trust when I close my eyes. Period. My kids, my mom, when I close my eyes. When me and my good brother Marcus Coney had our apartment, his room's on the other side, mine's on the other side. That's my boy. I've known him since I was 8 years old. I can trust my man, you know? He can trust me. My man Vincent Burton, same thing. You know, when we used to go out partying all night and he just come back to the apartment, he'd crash in the living room. The individuals in your life you call friends, the individual life that's even family. Who can you trust when you close your eyes? And think about that from a dating standpoint. Can you trust that person when you lay your phone down? Can you trust that person when you lay your wallet down? Can you trust that person when you lay your purse down? I'm going to give you the end part of this as a man, and you young brothers out there that's out there dating. When you're considering who you're going to date, who you're going to marry, two things you got to consider. And some other stuff you got to consider. One, this is the person that's going to be your companion and teammate in raising your kids if you decide to have kids. 2, all things being equal and looking at probability, more than likely, as the man, you're probably going to pass before she will. And that's how you would want it to be, hopefully. Is that person you with going to give you a royal burial, or they just, you're dead, gone, get on out of here? Keep those 2 things in mind as you go about dating. Ladies, flip it the same way. Car broke down, you stuck on the side of a road. If he's with you, can he get his hands dirty? Can he get his hands dirty? Does he even want to get out and get his hands dirty if something needs to be done with the car? Some of that old school chivalry. If you sick, can he carry you? Is he going to pick you up? Is he going to be there when you need? Is he going to be at the hospital? You know, it's a lot of little characteristics and personality things everybody just kind of just pushed aside for all this materialistic, capitalist, Eurocentric way of looking at what are the value of a relationship. I've been broke. I done had stacks. The person and the people around you, can you trust them when you close your eyes? And if you can't, you need to make some changes. You need to make some changes. It ain't them. You need to make some changes. Your geographical location and your environment is jacked. If the individual around you, you can't trust them, some changes need to be made. So I want to leave that with y'all. You know, I've said that to a few folks and we've had some conversations. I'll never think I'll put it out there Facebook Live, but it's kind of how I roll, and it's kind of some of the little stuff I tell guys when I go out and speak and mentor and coach, and I'll have 3 or 4, and we'll go into different topics, whether it be dating, relationships, friendships, the value of them, the lack of them, who's your homies, who's not your homies, who got your back, who don't have your back, you know, who's gonna keep it real with you when you're doing stupid shit. You need that as well. So this is Glenn Andrews. Good Monday to you. Who can you trust when you close your eyes? That determines the kind of individuals you have around you, and it determines your intuition and how you make decision on who should be around you. HOTEP, Hustle University. Your network is your net worth. Hustle University, Akhenaten HOTEP. Your net worth, your network is your net worth. And that's fiscal, personal, and professional. Glenn Andrews, Heroes and Kings. I want to leave you with that. Peace.